Welcome back, everyone, to another round of Scrap Mechanic. I have done some more expanding. I have 2 storage chests, and these are the ones you can use with the vacuum tubes. I also found a buddy. He was just down in the water, and he doesn't seem to be doing much, but yeah, I've got me a pet of sorts, I guess. And so, yeah, I've got a lot of stuff going on. I've been doing a bunch of crafting, trying to get a lot of wood blocks going. So I actually do have that. I have all of these. I'm trying to build up supplies in order to build a full new vehicle that can hopefully carry these at least. That way I have that to carry along and pick up stuff as I go. And there are things for chopping down trees. There's stuff for drilling the boulders I have found, but I don't really have the resources for that, which is why I went out exploring and came across the largest structure I have encountered yet. And more of these guys, which I've noticed in a few cases they've been able to actually hit me because of terrain causing me to slow down. But for most part, I'm still able to just, walk backwards. And it's nothing to destroy them without getting hit. But yes, here is the largest structure I think I've encountered yet. And it looks like some boxes may have respawned because I cleared everything that was here previously. And it's just a bunch of levels up and a lot of these guys. Oh, and they apparently have issues on stairs, which is kind of a useful thing for you, assuming you don't back away and not hit them because of it. Yes, tumble down the stairs. I like that. I like the fact that they can't handle stairs, and I'm prepared for it that time. Oh, no. That's not good. There's like 10 of them. I don't think I even got the arm on that last one. I think I was like right at that last 1%, and I had to stop and run. There we go. All right. Think maybe I got rid of them. I only saw 2, but then they called their friends. It was like 5 or 6 of them came after me. Anybody else coming after me? I heard another one somewhere. I mean, so many soil bags. It's like, I'm starting to think I'm expected to have multiple bases and just travel between them, even though the description of the game actually mentions having a walking house, like a moving base. So I feel like I wouldn't need as much soil, but apparently I keep getting a lot of it. And such a great view from up here. You can see so much stuff. That looks like it's got to be that food processing place. And yeah, just a nice view up here. If it wasn't for the slowness of getting up and down the stairs, this would be a cool little place to be like, I'm going to build a base here. So since last episode, I did go back to the starting area because I needed to get this thing. And the problem is, and I've mentioned this in the past episodes, is you can't highlight anything. I can't click on this. I can't hover over it and it tell me what it is. So that looks almost like it's a piece of scrap metal, maybe some kind of like drive shaft or something. No, that is an ember, like burning ember from like wood. I had to look it up to figure out where to go to get that. If I'd been able to look at it and see it say ember, I would know, oh, burning tree. Okay, that makes sense. So I went back to the beginning area to the crash site, got the burning trees, got some embers. I also went ahead and demolished that shack I found previously where all the plants were. And I've got some parts to use with a new vehicle design to basically strip this thing apart and build something better. Unfortunately, I already have one good new wheel that I found. So I only have to make 3 more, and I did find another nice spot with honeycomb. Also, the spot I found last time loaded, so I was able to get even more from it. And oh, that's a holder, little spinny holder, but it's a holder. Big wheel. Yeah, I could probably do that. I'm gonna go with these because I already have one, and at some point I'm sure I'll use them. So there is an electric engine, yet there's nothing that says solar panels, anything like that, of like how you're going to recharge them. It all seems to go back to you have a gas container, so you get gas to put in. You don't make gas, and you have a battery container, so you find batteries to put in, but you don't actually make batteries. You don't actually recharge the batteries, is kind of what it really feels like. And I'm hoping that that changes, because it definitely needs to have some kind of power recharging type aspect to it, and I'm not seeing that anywhere. All right, let's go ahead. Let's give this a little test drive. Okay, so they're rotating the wrong way. All right, let's see. I need to change rotation. There we go. All right, that's working. Oh, that's not working. Oh, that's a problem. Okay, I thought I had this done right. Apparently not. Apparently I'm not going to need turning on the back wheels. Okay, I'm turning when I'm pushing forwards and backwards. What is going on here? So I was trying, one was going forward, one was going backwards. There we go. My super speedy vehicle. All right, it drives, but it's not the most impressive thing once again. Oh yeah. I'm struggling big time. Okay, let's kick the engine power up. Yeah. Okay, and I dragged to adjust the engine power. There it goes. It was not going to let me out of the menu. Oh, look at that. That's actually better. Now, is that going to stay on, or is that going to slide off? And I bet I'm going to end up running out of gas during a trip, because it's just going to end up burning through my fuel so quickly. And that's one tree down. None of them are rolling. I did throw a few pieces in, but you know what? I'll actually see how well does this work if I just drive up to them, because if I chop down trees with a saw blade, then it would stand to reason I should be able to get close enough to pick up some stuff, and apparently I'm having some problems there. Yeah, steering is not the best on this, but it is picking stuff up. Of course, I am also going too far. There we go. Okay, so maybe putting my wheels up quite so high is not good, or maybe I need more wheels. Oh, no, you didn't. I was trying to grab the wood block, or not the wood log, and what happened? It managed to take out the base of, or that one block piece there that I wasn't even trying to aim at. There definitely needs to be some kind of protection against something like that. And there we go, a drill bit, which then needs to be connected. I connect there. Okay, so that works. Question is, how do I, like... Okay, so as I drive, it's going to spin. I feel like that is potentially a waste of power. Just having it spin constantly. So I'll reconnect it when I get over to a boulder. For now, I'm going to set some more wood blocks producing. All right, now I'm making some progress, I think. There's a lot of dust kicking up from this. Oh, there we go. Did I get anything? Or my... Oh. No, I bet I know what I'm supposed to do. Yeah, okay, so It's like a tree. It takes out the tree, and then I get this. And I should have brought my refining thing. Scrap stone block. Okay. So everything is scrap. It's not just a stone block, it's scrap stone. Oh, now that's gotta be metal. Yeah, that's way too shiny. And a perfectly formed metal bar, too. Very polished as well. There we go, just land on top of it. So it just bounces around. And I tear stuff out that way. Break it all! Come on! Get, my scrap block pieces are getting me stuck. Well, I decided to bring a few pieces back just to test this out. And as you see, it's producing, it's grinding down stone with the same thing that's grinding down the wood, which doesn't seem quite so logical, but all right, I'll take it. Anything that can simplify stuff. So really, with the right setup in terms of going mobile base, if you set up the right alignment, you should be able to pretty much drive over stuff, let it collect, and then above that, this thing pull it out, process it, and then have it using a vacuum thing to feed it into a storage chest or storage system, and you'd have actually good use. The problem is, that burned through a lot of my fuel that I put in. I mean, I've still got 2 stacks of 20, but that was a stack of 7, and I'm down to 1. So it's not an efficient way when you're trying to get things to work right at the beginning. You really need to, get a good, efficient design, or you're going to burn through a lot of fuel, or there has to be some way to produce fuel in the game. I'm assuming there's got to be a way to produce fuel and charge batteries or make batteries. Alright, so that's it for this episode of Scrap Mechanic. I have a somewhat new vehicle. It looks pretty much the same, but better tires, better engine, and now I can actually drill stuff, so I'm going to start trying to continue doing some upgrading. I'm also going to try and figure out how you can import stuff from the workshop, because I haven't messed with that yet. And I'm sure there's probably some really good starter designs on the workshop. But again, that's it for this episode, so if you enjoyed it, hit that like button, leave me a comment below, and hit subscribe if you haven't done so already. As always, I'm your host, Mr. Spicy. Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to keep it spicy this week, and I'll see you in the next video.